everyone. Welcome to Word of the Week. Last week we had Daniela and Beatrice, and this week we have two very special guests, Ray and Chris. Yay! Oh, snap. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, man. So, you guys, how long have you guys salting each other? Or, like, are in this salt relationship?
How long has it been?
How long have I been at the church?
Since like probably 2013, 2014.
Yeah, it's been
We started doing salt.
Oh,
it's
been a
long
while.
time.
how many years is that? It's like
One too many. 8 years,
It's
8
been
years?
8 years.
right? 7, 8 years, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how did it
Six.
start? How did it start?
Well, we met in middle school.
Yeah.
Really?
We've
Yeah.
known each other since middle school.
Yeah. What year was that? 04?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in 7th grade. He was in 8th grade.
We didn't like each other.
No,
Really?
We did not like each
because one of his friends I liked at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank goodness it didn't work out. Shout out to Sam. But he was very protective over this friend, and we just didn't get along.
other. Yeah.
And then we kind of like started our friendship in high school.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys didn't like each other in middle school. Then,
We became band geeks.
Yeah, we were in band
Band
together.
together.
So, in a sense, we had to be friends because we're kind of like family.
Mhm.
But in the end, naturally, just
what
yeah.
what band are we talking about? Is this for like
Marching
church?
band.
Oh,
Marching
marching
band.
band.
Marching
Okay,
band.
what did you guys play?
Death metal band. I played sax.
I played French horn.
Yeah.
Oh, so that type of band.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. And you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
had like competitions and stuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Weren't
so
that great.
We're not.
So basically, what I'm hearing is, so in high school, you guys just got to know each other as friends.
Yeah.
But how did that turn into a salt relationship later on in 2014?
So, the way that it kind of happened was Raymond was actually the one who brought me out to church. He's been asking me all throughout high school, and I came to visit a couple times, but just to hang out with my friend.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't until like college when I was really like trying to figure out things about life and everything, and had a moment where I was like, "Hey, can I come out to church with you?" And from then on, it just came natural. And when he came to TLC and I was looking for a new church to go to, when we got reconnected, he was like, "Hey, when you want to do salt with me?"
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of how it started. I mean, obviously I didn't know what that was, and just basically explained to me what discipleship. And so
Mm-hmm. And I also know that you're older than Ray, because obviously you were a grade older. Did that bother you at first when you did this whole discipleship thing?
yes, I'm just kidding. No, it did not. No, it did not. Honestly, the reason why is because I think for me, it never really came off as he was younger than me.
Yeah.
I think even through our friendship. And also because he was the one who was reaching out to me to come out to church.
Mm.
So when I first became a follower of Christ,
Mhm.
what's it called? It was through him.
Mm.
So in a sense, he was already discipleship. He was the one who was kind of guiding me through the way.
Mhm.
And so it was just natural.
Mhm.
Yeah, when he asked me.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And I think a lot of people might be bothered by it, but I think the fact that you guys aren't really fazed by it, I think it's like true friendship. So do you think that's kind of the way salt is kind of too with you guys? It's just like a friendship, and then you're just like going along with it.
We've been like friends for so long,
Mhm.
and it was just kind of like we wanted to take the next steps for our faith.
Mhm.
And so I think it was like we know each other's journey so well.
Mhm.
And so it became to a point where like, Tony was starting this whole discipleship program and salting, and we're like, it kind of like pioneers of it almost. And it was kind of like, Chris, like we've been doing this for so long, like, and we've been together since the beginning. Like, do you want to take it to the next level?
Yeah.
And it kind of only made sense for us. And
Yeah.
I think, looking back now, it's almost like a second relationship. You gotta feed them, gotta take them out, right? You gotta treat them well, make sure
Yeah.
they're alive.
Mhm.
So
Make sure they're alive.
it's been great. I know.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, name me like I'm pretty sure there's so many things that you guys have been blessed throughout this relationship. But what is one thing that you would say that you were really blessed from this relationship?
Do you have one?
I think it's the biggest thing is that like he knows what I need.
Mhm.
Like I think like, and even when I think I know what I need,
Mhm.
like whether it's like encouragement or whatever,
Mhm.
he just knows.
Oh.
He's like the only person who knows how to like push my buttons compared to like my own family. Like honestly, like it's kind of crazy. But at the same time, that's a blessing because you know, whenever I'm in a moment where I'm in a rut, he knows. Like, I think it's just natural, and he just sees it, and he's there to help support me. But then even if I'm like, you know, kind of like big headed and like all that pride comes in, it's like, yeah, I'm doing great. He's just like, hold up. Are you really though? You know, are you really? And yeah, I think that's the biggest blessing, because it's just, he just understands, you know, and I think that plays into the fact that we've been friends for so long too. Yeah.
I think for me, like I've been able to see Chris really step in and take initiative with his faith. So probably it's not like one memory I have, but it's a recollection of like this journey he's been on since the beginning, where he's like, you know, started leading worship, and then you see the like him evolving as a worship leader, and then him leading people, and just it's encouraging for me because it challenges me to kind of like reflect on my own life, like what areas of my life can I take initiative in my faith. So I think that's a beautiful thing. You're not only leading someone in SALT, but you're also allowing them to help you grow, and that's kind of like the beautiful part of our relationship. Like I can see him like elevate his life into becoming closer to God, and that's so encouraging to see. You know?
Yeah. How has serving together? You guys serve together in Agape in our dance ministry. Would you call it our dance ministry or
a creative faith-based ministry?
Okay, creative-based ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, but you guys do this Agape ministry together. Do you see like different sides of you as you're serving alongside together in a ministry?
I wouldn't say it's different sides, because I think I've seen all sides.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I agree.
We just know, like the moment that you can tell like Ray just wants something done, and he's just like, hey, you know, I need you to do this. Like, he doesn't need to say it. He kind of just look, and he's like, all right, yeah, this is how he's feeling. Or if he feels like he wants to take control because he doesn't feel like we're, you know, meeting up to the expectations, you know, he'll be like, hey, how can I help you? And it's like, all right, you know, I'm kind of slipping a little bit, but you know.
I think serving with him and doing SALT has been kind of parallel. There's moments where I see like there's room for growth for certain things. So it's like an opportunity to allow him to like challenge himself, like, hey, you don't know how to do this yet, but I can help you get there. You know, I think similarly, like with our faith, it's kind of the same thing, right? With prayer and like doing devos, like how can I help you get to a place where you're better at it, you know?
Wow.
So
that's pretty cool. So what's next for you guys in this SALT relationship?
marriage.
I'm going to be living in their house when they get a home. Thank you, Sam. But I mean, it's a lifetime. I mean, I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought this was just going to be a friendship that lasts forever, obviously. But I think, I don't think anything's really going to change, you know, whether, you know, life takes us to different places and we move, or, you know, anything else. I think it's going to be the same thing. We're still going to be together, and just, you know, continue to grow together, walk together.
Yeah, I can't get rid of him, even if I tried. So we just continue to grow and, you know, ask those questions to see how we can grow. So yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. So do you guys have any words for people that, you know, aren't really in a relation, like, you know, SALT kind of like relationship, or are not really into discipleship? They kind of want to do things alone, or, you know, whatever it is. Like, do you have any encouragement for them to maybe find a SALT partner?
I think it's always nice to have somebody to keep you accountable, or just to go through life with. I think what's nice about our SALT relationship too is because we're so close in age, we're kind of going through the same thing, you know, in life. And we kind of are growing together in that moment too, you know. It's not like one older mentor kind of just saying like, hey, you need to do this, but it's like, hey, I'm going through this, how are you feeling? And it's like, hey, let's go through this together. And it's nice to have that person to walk with. And so, you know, encouragement to anybody who maybe doesn't want to do SALT or whatever, it's like, it's just good to have that brother or sister to, you know, kind of be with, to be able to share, you know, your life and feelings with and everything. And, you know, just to know that someone's there to help you whenever you feel like you're kind of alone, you know, because life sucks when you're alone.
I want to say, just like, for anyone who's thinking about it or doubts it, it's worth it. You know, even if you don't think it's worth it, because like, you know, our walk with Christ, you can't do it alone. And taking it to your next step is like having someone understand you, and someone you can be vulnerable to. It opens a new realm of your faith, and I think that's the best thing is walking alongside with your brothers and sisters. So if anyone out there is thinking about it, I encourage them to just take a chance.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, name me one thing that you've learned from each other.
You go first.
One thing,
Yeah, just one thing.
we can make each other cry.
Mm.
I feel like I feel like
Oh.
you know, like I mean, like not like cry like in like a sad way, but it's just kind of like sometimes in an appreciative way, sometimes like just understanding each other and then kind of empathizing with one another. Like I never thought I would be able to do something like that with someone other than Sam.
Mm.
So we've been able to share tears and just those times together. It's been, I think, really cool. It's
Yeah.
kind of sappy, but it's
It's a little bit.
yeah.
Mm. How about you?
Yeah. Grace. I was gonna end it at that.
Okay, great. Sounds great. All right, can we hear just a little sneak peek of what your salt video is going to be like?
Yeah. So we're gonna do something that we love doing, which is I guess I can share a little bit.
No, keep it a secret. Make
You're
it a
right.
surprise.
We're painting the story of our typical salt relationship. I would say.
Oh, okay.
Think Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle?
Yeah.
Christian Mingle, and we both said yes.
And you both said yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I am so excited. I am really excited for yours, really. I'm serious. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing. And thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in for this Word of the Week. Please check out the SALT Project, Salt by Night, second Saturday of September. We'll see you there.
That was a good sign off.
Shout out to Agape.
Shout out to Agape.